First things first, I want you to turn the sound on. It's getting evening here, and I'm trying to do a quick little video before the sun goes down. We're in Marina Del Rey. I'm on the back of the boat. And what am I telling you today? Well, I wanted to tell you guys the story of exactly how and why I came up with the Vitamin Patch Club in the first place. Have a good night, bud. One of my neighbors is leaving on the boat. So I wanted to tell you guys exactly why I came up with Vitamin Patch Club, what it is, and we're launching in less than a month. Biggest question I had in people is what inspired you to do it, and there's a lot of stories behind me or about me with my recovery, overcoming some issues that I had in my personal life. That's a great story. That's for another time. I think this is just about common sense. So again, I want to remind you to turn the sound on. I'm also going to put a link in below because we've got an amazing guide that I've just developed and done, because clearly just the common sense approach of Vitamin Patch Club wasn't really enough for our audience. So we've designed this amazing 3 critical factors guide, and the link will be down below on this live broadcast of exactly what is happening with oral pills. But first, a story. Story time with Shane. And feel free to comment. I've actually got this broadcasting from a little bit of a distance, so I might not be able to read the comments too easily, but I'll definitely respond after the live broadcast. My monitor's way over there on a dock box. So if I don't respond, I apologize. Tell me where you're from. Again, please sound on. This is about Vitamin Patch Club and the common sense approach to why I decided to do it. So here we go. About a year ago, I was closing a business, and it was a business that I was very passionate about. Something I invested about 2 years of my life into. It was a storefront that I had here in Santa Monica, and I had spent about $1 million on it to get everything up and running. Created and forged great friendships through it, but the business model itself wasn't working great. So I had to close it. And when you spend $1 million and you lose $1 million, you go through what I call my depression state. And I didn't go back to drinking or drugs, but what I did do was feel sorry for myself, and that's okay. I sat back and I kind of looked at the problems that I did, the problems that weren't my fault, the problems that were mine and were not mine, and I gave myself the advice I'd give any one of my clients, and that was simply, what are you going to do about this? You need to get up, you need to move on, you need to get back on track, and you need to get motivated. So how do we do that? Well, we need to take care of ourselves first. We're no good to the world if we're not taking care of ourselves, and that means emotionally, psychologically, that means spiritually, and that also means, of course, physically. So after a week of sitting on the couch and feeling sorry for myself, as I said, I decided that I was going to say enough is enough, and I was going to get back in shape. I was going to start hitting the gym again. I was going to start eating right again, because I'd eaten about 6 or 7 Domino's pizzas since I'd been feeling sorry for myself. And I said the first thing I had to do is I had to quit smoking. I've quit alcohol, I've quit drugs, I've quit everything else, but I hadn't quit smoking yet. So it just seemed logical to me that I needed to go to the pharmacy and figure out a better way or speak to a doctor. And it happened to be about, I guess, 11 o'clock at night that I came up with this concept, or this idea of getting up off my ass and going for it again. So I went to the pharmacy, and there was a pharmacist there. It was a 24-hour pharmacy on Santa Monica Boulevard. I believe it was a CVS. And I walked in, the lady happened to be in the aisle, the vitamin aisle, the pharmacist. And I said, "Excuse me, can I get your attention?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Look, I had a bad couple months, but I need to quit smoking." And I said, "What is the best way that I quit smoking? What do you think is the best way?" And she told me, she said, "Look, Shane," she didn't know my name at the time, I'd introduced myself after. She said, "Look, the best way is through patches." And I said, "Really?" She goes, "Nicotine patches." And I said, "Why is it the best way?" She said, "Well, because it enters through your skin, it absorbs into your circulatory system, bypassing your first pass metabolism." Now, I'm a nutritionist, so I knew exactly what first pass metabolism was, and I knew how important it was to get your nutrients in certain segments of your digestive tract. But I hadn't really thought too much about the supplements. I knew that we peed out a lot, but I never looked at the evaluation of exactly how much we did. But it kind of dawned on me, so let's just use this as my business card, but let's use this as the patch that she was holding up. And she said, the Nicorette patch is the best thing for you. Now imagine behind me is a wall of vitamins. As she held the patch up, it's superimposed, in my mind anyways, because I'm a little bit crazy, it's superimposed onto all of the bottles. And I saw the patch on a bottle, and I looked right at her and I said, "Whoa, why are they not doing that with vitamins?" And it was a common sense moment. So, me being me, and in the air of truth, because I don't live in a position of bullshit, I didn't quit smoking because I left the store right away. I ran back to my apartment and I started working diligently on, can we deliver vitamins and nutrients the same methodology, which is called transdermal technology, to using a patch. And lo and behold, the science was there. I didn't create this. I've just merely improved it. This has been going on for a while. They've been using them in hospitals. There's been estrogen patches, testosterone patches, pain patches. Even an icy hot is actually a form of transdermal. It's a different form, but it is a form. So I said, okay, wait a minute. Well, who's doing this? Nobody's doing this. Seemed common sense. Hence, we arrive a year later at the launch of Vitamin Patch Club. We were very close. And the first thing we want you to do is we want you to sign up. I mean, to get involved, you need to sign up. So vitaminpatchclub.com, that's the back of the packaging. Here's one of our packages. I should tell you we're launching with 3 products. We've got an invigorating, awesome B complex, which is B6, B9, and B12 combined into one. Here's the patch. I don't know if you can see it at night. Yeah, maybe, looking on the monitor. That's the patch on my hand. I wear my B6, B12, B9 during the day. I wear my vitamin D3 in the evening. And then I'll wear my biotin sometimes, you know, next day or whatever. I don't have too much hair problems, so I'm bald. And biotin's good for hair, skin, and nails. So the 3 products is a B6, B9, B12, a vitamin D3 with a vitamin C, and a biotin. Now every 3 months we're gonna come out with 3 more products. We wanna keep focused. I have to do this because I get off topic. So we went back to my apartment, came up with this idea, did a bunch of research, hired an amazing team, and then for the past year we've been developing what is called our online category. And this is where I really actually get totally friggin' epically excited, because what we're going to be doing with this company is so much more than just patches. Patches are going to deliver you 90% the nutrients. Yeah, that's right, 90%. That is the amazing thing about patches, whereas oral pills give you maximum 30, most case 20. So we've even given them a nice evaluation in our marketing when we say 3 times more nutrients absorbed than with oral pills. We're saying they're 30 and we're 90. They're actually 20 and we're 90, but for sense of math, it's easier. So we like the idea of getting you more and better product, a nutrient delivery system that works much better for you, and doing it in a nice way, delivering it to your door. How convenient is that? No more swallowing pills. Big deal. And we've done this in a really cool way because we are launching, like I said, in a month. You simply sign up right now. You can go to our wait list at www.vitaminpatchclub.com. Please do not order right now. It looks like you can. I've already had a bunch of people yesterday go on and order. We are not ready to ship yet. We haven't been able to close out the back end of the merchant account because they're still applying for some of our regulations. But we want to get you on the wait list because we are ordering a limited amount for my first run, because I don't know how you guys are going to love these. I know you're going to love them, but I don't know how many people are going to love them. So what we're first doing is a limited run, not even a limited run. It's, you know, upwards of 20,000 customers that we can supply, but we want to get you guys in, especially people that are on my personal Facebook. I think it's getting dark, so maybe I'll move the camera inside here and see if we can get some light. Don't know if this will work or if I'll go too far from my other thing. Let me see here. Yeah, I can tell. It's a little better. So yeah, the moral of the story is, you know, when you're feeling bad, get off your ass and go do something. I went to go quit smoking. I found out about transdermal technology. A year later, we're about to launch these epic patches that are for you guys. And then the other part of our business, as I've mentioned before in a couple other lives, and I'm going to get into more detail on lives coming up. But the other thing is that we are a company that's built on philanthropreneurship, which means we're building a business based on giving back. One of the critical, important pieces of this business is going to be that we are donating a portion of every patch sold, every package sold, every person that logs onto our website. A piece of that goes to what we call orphan charities, or not well-known charities or nonprofits, or even people that are just normally in need. Now, we've already had some people apply to us, which is amazing. I've had some friends from the past that have already logged on and sent me some great links, and our charitable side of the company is looking into all those due diligence now. We're going to monetize those out and send those out to you. But what we'll do is at the end of the month, you'll be able to vote on them. During the month, you can vote on the 3 different charities that we're nominating within our company and with the help of our viewers. We nominate, you guys vote, and then we give money. So even if you're not a person who's going to nominate, even if you're not a person that votes, just by simply being part of the company and part of the community, you're going to be giving back. I think that's epic. I think the world needs more of it. So we launch in about a month. In the link below, and I think I've done it right. Hopefully this is broadcasting right. It's my first time using this new little Mevo camera, which seems to be pretty cool. Hopefully it's got the subject letter, and if not, I'll put in the first comment exactly what the link is. We really, 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 really want you guys to download this amazing guide, the 3 critical factors that you need to know about oral pills and what you're doing wrong and why you're not getting the nutrients in your body. I honestly thought that just because it was so common sense to me that just the patch would be like, dude, everybody's going to want it. But I get that not everybody knows me as well as I think they do. And outdoor shooting, what can I tell you? Big birds. So we need to do some science. I want to tell you first why what you're doing may not be the best for you. Let you have a decision on that process. And then we want to invite you to become a member of Vitamin Patch Club. It's going to be a pretty epic time. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm a little nervous to be launching all this at the same time. Moving the camera around again because I'm going to shut the broadcast off in a minute. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked. So www.vitaminpatchclub.com. Sign up, and we'll catch you soon. Cheers.